Sky wanted to build a community, but discovered that real connection begins long before the first follower arrives. Morning light spreads across the garden as Sky steps onto the wooden porch and prepares a small workstation for the day. The cottage is quiet, the path is still, and tiny drops of water shine on the leaves like small reminders to notice what matters. Inside, Sky opens a journal filled with ideas, questions, lessons, and stories that could be useful to other people. The goal is not simply to post more often or attract attention. Sky wants to create something people can trust, return to, and genuinely learn from over time. The first step is deciding what value to share. Instead of trying to talk about everything, Sky chooses a clear set of themes that match real experience and knowledge. Each idea is written in simple language, organized carefully, and connected to a problem someone in the community might actually face. Next, Sky maps out a consistent plan on the wall. Some days will be used for teaching, others for answering questions, sharing stories, or showing practical examples. The plan is simple enough to follow without becoming a burden. Sky understands that consistency matters because trust grows slowly. One useful message can attract attention, but repeated value gives people a reason to stay. Before sharing anything, Sky practices a friendly greeting and searches for words that feel natural rather than impressive. The goal is connection, not performance. A message sounds stronger when it feels like a real person is speaking to another real person. Sky prepares the desk, adjusts the light, and checks the first piece of content one more time. Then the work is shared. At first, nothing dramatic happens. The garden remains quiet. The small bird on the fence continues watching, and the screen shows only a few signs of response. Sky resists the urge to change everything immediately. A community cannot be judged by one morning. Instead, Sky pays attention to the first comments, questions, and small reactions. Those early signals reveal what people understand, what confuses them, and what they want to explore next. Sky writes the feedback down and uses it to improve the next message. The process begins to feel less like broadcasting and more like a conversation. By late morning, Sky realizes that growing a community is not about collecting numbers. It is about creating repeated moments where people feel seen, helped, and invited to participate. When someone asks a thoughtful question, Sky answers carefully. When an idea needs clarification, Sky explains it more simply. When a topic creates genuine interest, Sky develops it further instead of chasing something unrelated just because it is popular. The work becomes a cycle. Share value, listen closely, learn from the response, and return with something better. By early afternoon, Sky closes the laptop and moves into the kitchen to prepare lunch. Fresh vegetables are chopped, soup begins to simmer, and the quiet rhythm of cooking offers a welcome pause from the screen. As the meal comes together, Sky notices how similar good cooking is to building trust. The strongest results rarely come from one dramatic ingredient. They come from simple elements, prepared with care and repeated well. After lunch, Sky cleans the table and returns each item to its place. That small act of order reflects the same consistency needed in the work outside the kitchen. Later, Sky waters the bonsai and sits on the porch as the afternoon light begins to soften. The tiny tree grows slowly, almost invisibly from day to day, yet regular care changes it over time. Sky smiles at the comparison. A healthy community grows in much the same way. Not every day brings a visible breakthrough. Some days bring one new conversation, one useful question, or one person who returns because something helped them. Those small signs matter. As sunset colors the mountains orange and violet, Sky opens a sketchbook and captures a few new ideas for tomorrow. The goal is no longer to appear constantly busy. It is to remain useful, clear, and dependable. When twilight arrives, a paper lantern glows across the porch while the first stars begin to appear. Sky wraps a warm scarf around the shoulders and looks back at the quiet workstation through the window. The community may still be small, but the foundation is stronger than it was that morning. There is a clear purpose, a consistent rhythm, and a growing understanding of what people actually value. Sky has learned that personal growth and community growth share the same rule. Both need patience, attention, and honest repetition. Before closing the wooden door, Sky writes one final note for the next day. Do not chase attention, earn trust. That evening, Sky also understands that sustainable growth does not come from forcing every interaction into a result. It comes from showing up with useful ideas, listening to what people need, improving the message, and giving relationships enough time to become genuine. Trust grows when value is repeated with patience, clarity, and care each day. The cottage settles into the night while the garden rests under moonlight. And Sky ends the day with a simple belief. When useful knowledge is shared consistently and people are treated like participants instead of numbers, a true community can begin to grow.